One sec. 1 second. All right, let's test it really quick, see if everything's going good. So far, everything's going good. Okay, so yeah, by the title, you probably can tell that I'm not going to be on long because I'm very stressed and worried, but I want to let you guys know if there is not a lot of content coming out um, because church went missing this morning, like literally probably about a few hours ago. Well, a little bit longer than a few hours ago. It's early this morning. It's 1:51 in the afternoon now, but church has been gone. We've been looking for him everywhere. Church was a naughty cat. He was a naughty cat. So he this morning he peed on the kitchen counter and threw him outside. We just did not expect him to run off, and I've been posting everywhere trying to figure out where he is. Have you checked everywhere? We've been outside probably at least a good 7 to 8 times today so far, and we've been doing this for about 2 hours, and like 8 to 9 times in the last couple hours. Hope you find him. I go crazy when Elvis isn't around. Yeah, it's the first time Church has been outside. I mean, Church is an indoor cat, so like this is why I'm worried. And we live in a town area, so like there's a lot of cars that drive around, and it's very stressful to even think where he could be right now. We've been outside though. Michaela, thank you for joining, and also thank you, Robin, for joining. Yeah, Church is gone, missing. So we've been looking everywhere. And I mean, we've been outside with food, shaking it around, calling him, and he just is not showing up, and we're very worried. I'll obviously keep you guys updated, obviously, when we find him, and I'll bring him back on screen at some point. But Church was naughty. He was becoming a very rebellious cat. And it wasn't like he was wanting to go outside, like he wasn't aiming to go outside, but we put him out there because he was being very naughty. And he peed on the kitchen counter, which is a very naughty thing to do for a cat. A very naughty thing to do. And we set him outside, and he's just not coming back. He might have a girlfriend. It's possible. It's possible he's just off having fun somewhere. But it's just a good thing to know where he is. You know, it's because I've been posting all day. I mean, I've been doing nonstop posting. I was literally up so late last night, and if you guys didn't know, Michael filmed a movie reaction for Stephen King's Silver Bullet last night. So I've been up all night. Posted that to Patreon. So patrons, you have exclusive access, early access to Silver Bullet. So that's up there now if you want to go watch that full non-edited reaction. He also might be scared too. We're assuming he's afraid. He's scared. He got in trouble this morning, so he's probably not going to show himself for a little while. We're hoping soon he shows himself because we live in a part of town where I don't like cats being out there because it's just cars drive like fuck. People drive like idiots around here. And it's so true. You can ask anybody from our town and they'll tell you, yeah, people are dumbasses around here. So like it's very stressful to know that he is somewhere in this town by himself. I mean, I'm being honest, I've been very stressed all day. Haley, thank you for joining. If you can tell by the title, this is about my cat going missing. He's been missing all morning. First time being outside, and he's just not coming back. And he was put outside because he was being naughty this morning. He peed on the kitchen counter. We put him outside, and now he's just not coming back. And it's one of the most stressful fucking things I've had to deal with for a while. This year is just not going good at all. This year has just been a nightmare storm that has not let up yet, and it's like, wow. And one of the reasons why I'm so stressed is because of the year 2021. It's like everything's going so shitty. Why not just add to it? You know, if I wouldn't be like, I'm not trying to scare myself. My heart is going out to you, Jordan. Thank you so much, Robin. I hope he comes home soon. Yeah, I'm hoping he comes home soon. Too, guys. By the way, if you like this type of content, be sure to hit the like button. It's an easy way to support the channel. But yeah, I've just been. I know you guys are probably shocked that I haven't posted anything today yet, but it's just I wanted to edit Silver Bullet, but it's like so stressful right now, to where I don't know if I can just concentrate on Silver Bullet. Like at least as soon as I find out that he is back home and safe, I'll probably edit that right away. But like right now, I'm just so stressed out about church. And not even that, in the next 3 weeks, we're heading to Texas to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre barbecue, We Slaughtered barbecue place. So it's just a very stressful day, and I thought I'd get on here and talk to you guys for a few and see how you guys are doing, vent to you a little bit, and all that. And also, yeah, I dyed my hair back to my normal color. I am dark brown again, which I'm very glad to be dark brown again. But yeah, it's just it's and I'm sorry I don't have any words right now. I'm just so nervous to find. I'm hoping that we find out something soon. I mean, I posted everywhere. I have my phone number out there. I mean, don't take the phone number and start calling me, but like for no reason, because that would suck. But because I'm so ready to hear good news right now. And this ain't the first time a cat of mine's gone missing, but right now, church is like so important to me. I really want him to come back right now. Thank you, Black Loki. You did not have to do that, man. It really means a lot. $4.99. Wow, dude. I hope Church comes back. Thank you so much. I'm hoping he comes back as soon as possible too. I'm hoping I'm hoping to hear some at least in like. I don't want to wait till fucking 9 at night to hear something. Church is a gray cat. He's pretty dark at night. I would not want him to be lost at nighttime, especially around here where we have coyotes that run around and shit. Yeah, no. So yeah, it's not a good feeling right now. At least he has a collar on, which has his name, and it has my phone number on it. So hopefully if someone is nice enough and kind enough, they can pick him up, call the number, and just say, hey, we got your cat. Come and get him. And I'd be so fucking happy because, yeah, we did not expect him to run off like he did. And he was scared because he was in trouble. He peed on the kitchen counter, which is something we've been trying to get him not to do. And the litter boxes are all clean. So there was no reason why he should be peeing on the kitchen counter. So he was in trouble, obviously. But, it wasn't getting to him, so what best way to do it is just set him outside. So there you go. You're in trouble. Be outside. If you're going to pee, you're going to pee outside. And he ran off. So we're stressed. We're just nervous. My dad and mom have been walking around the house, shaking food and everything, trying to get his attention if he's around here. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Again, thank you, Black Loki, for doing that, man. That means a lot. You're an absolute badass, and that's very generous of you. I'm like I've been wanting to post videos today, but like, how can you when your animal, your pet is your little furry friend's missing? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like that's all that's on my mind right now. Just getting him home. Ireland, I'm sorry about your kitty. I hope he comes back to you. I'm hoping to. I'm hoping he shows up before nighttime tonight, because if it's nighttime, I don't want to have to go out there at night and look for him with a flashlight. Have you tried the cat treats? We have tried cat treats. Yep, we've tried cat treats. We've been outside shaking cups of food and stuff, calling out to him, and he's just not showing up. Apparently, my sister tried to get him before she went to school this morning, get him back in, but he ran off. So he was just probably curious about the outside, to be honest. I mean, he's an indoor cat, so he hasn't been really outside all that much. So he's probably curious to check out the outside. But, that's what worries me, because curiosity killed the cat, and I'm scared that he's going to get so curious about something he doesn't understand and get himself extremely hurt or even killed. That's something you always have to consider when you let your cat run around in the middle of a town, is there's a lot of shit they can get into. So, yeah, hopefully something good happens. I've been waiting all day to hear good news, like either them yell for me from downstairs or me just get a message on my phone saying, we got your cat. Been waiting all day. Hasn't happened yet, so fingers crossed. Hopefully something good happens, but yeah, that's just been me all day. How old is Church? Church is only about a year old. Like he's maybe a year old, like a year to maybe a couple months. He's not old at all. He's still he's a grown up, but he's not like old. I've had a stressful day myself. I tried to be independent and take the bus to work, but I got lost and started crying and I'm sorry. Had to Uber home. On top of that, I found a dead possum and return. Oh man, I'm sorry. That sucks. Yeah, that sounds very stressful. I know what that's like, Ireland. Actually, I remember when I was driving. Sorry if I keep saying I'm just so stressed, but I was on the back road. I went to Wilmington, Ohio, and I was driving by myself. It was late at night, and I remember distinctively getting lost because I decided I didn't want to wait on a train because the train was coming, and I had to wait for that fucking train so I could, because I have a familiar route that I take when I go from Wilmington and back. So I was waiting for the train to go by, but I was getting too impatient, so I decided to take a road I thought was a road to my hometown. And in a matter of fact, it wasn't. So what happened was I took this back road, And let's just say I got lost from around. I started heading back home around 12, and I got lost on back roads till about 3:30 in the morning. So I was on these back roads going around Columbus area, not knowing I was going around Columbus. I circled around Columbus without even knowing it. And I'm at this point, I've pulled off to the side of the road in a cornfield. I put it in park. I get out of the car. I'm starting to have a tantrum. I'm freaking out. I'm scared. I'm crying. And I started hitting the seats of the car and everything, the van. And I was like between like so many cornfields and stuff because, there's a lot of fields and crops in Ohio. So I'm between these cornfields, and I remember I accidentally, like, in my tantrum, I hit the button to open the side door without even knowing it, and I thought someone was coming into the van to kill me, like in Children of the Corn or something, and it calmed me down immediately. I got back in the driver's seat. I drove. I started praying to God, saying, please send me home. This is bullshit. And eventually I came across a sign that was Hillsboro, Ohio, and I took it immediately. I didn't even hesitate. I was so happy. Today is a hard day in oh, really? I don't know why. Why is it a hard day? I'm sorry if I don't know. I mean, I'm dumb sometimes. But thank you guys for joining. By the way, I see a few more people jumping on in. Stoner J, leave some water outside and maybe a treat to see if you'll come back for a snack. I would. We have my cousins are in town, and they have their dogs outside, so they've been eating and drinking the cat's food outside and stuff, so we haven't really been able to put food and stuff out there because the dogs come over and eat it, and there's no really stopping them because they'll just sneak up on the porch and eat it. We've told them, so hopefully they keep an eye on their dogs, but we've been feeding our cats inside mostly because the dogs will eat their food and stuff, but we've been just walking outside, shaking the cups and everything, trying to get Church's attention if he's around here, but something tells me he's just not around this area. He's probably off scavenging. Adam, hope you find Church soon. I'm hoping to, because I've been stressed all day. Maybe the dogs ran him off. The dogs actually don't attack cats, which is something I'm very thankful for. They don't attack cats. They're trained not to, so like that's a good thing, but I'm sure he's scared of them regardless. Church is probably scared of him regardless. I mean, if the dog's that curious, they might have walked up and tried to sniff him, but yeah, Church was doing fine this morning, but when he started not showing up and he was just gone complete from our sites, we just immediately wanted to start posting. I mean, we just started posting. I started posting everywhere. We had at least like 8 to 9 people sharing the post I have on Facebook. So hopefully someone sees it and tells me something, because I'm actually really worried. What does Church look like? Oh, I'm not sure if I can add an image to no, I don't think I can add an image. I can't add an image to the chat. So Church looks, maybe I can do this. One sec. I'll show you a picture really quick of what he looks like. So, okay, so that picture you just saw was Church. He's a gray cat. He looks like the cat from Pet Cemetery. He looks like Church. But that was a picture of Church that I have. So hopefully something comes up soon, because yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what it's like to have a pet and then him go missing, and you're sitting there all stressed out, because animals do get curious and they do wander off sometimes. But again, we live in a town that I just don't trust. I don't trust this town. I don't trust people around here. I don't trust drivers around here, which really worries me. There's a lot of dumbass kids who like to speed up and down the roads like they own the fucking place, and it's stressful. Oh yeah, and we'll have people who just hit cats out of the random because they feel like they can, just to test out their vehicles and how fast it can go, and because they want to impress their friends. Oh, let me kill this cat. And yeah, people around here are fucking idiots. I don't know why I said black. It's gray. He's kind of pretty close to black. But yeah, Church's gray cat has a yellowish greenish eyes. He has a collar that has, oh my, yeah. People around here are dumb, dude. They're very fucking, oh god. Even thinking about it just stresses me out. Yeah, just out of nowhere, you'll just get someone who just speeds down this road, and it's like a 25 miles per hour, and you'll have people go down here about 35 to 40. I mean, it's crazy. No one cares. Bride was on Saturday, and today some homophobic person broke into and held out, set a rainbow arc on fire. Luckily, no one was there to get her. Aw, damn, Lee, I'm sorry. That is fucking crazy, dude. God damn, people are just crazy anymore. People are just crazy anymore. You realize that? The world is just getting crazier and crazier. No one No one's even considerate anymore. They just want to fucking start chaos to start shit. Like they're trying to prove a point or they're trying to show off to the world, and it doesn't make them look any cooler. It doesn't make them look any smarter. In all honesty, it makes them look even more psychotic when they do shit like that. And they probably should be locked up for it, in my opinion. Again, you did not have to do that, Black Loki. You did not have to do that, man. $5. That's crazy. That's so. I'm very grateful, but you did not have to, man. Thank you. And I do make people, and people are probably annoyed that I keep saying, thank you and stuff, but I'm just a humble person. I want to say thank you. I feel like it's a necessary thing to do. And I am thankful that you guys are actually asking questions and being concerned, and it does mean a lot, seriously. It does. You guys have no idea. It does mean a lot when you guys are very concerned, and you guys, because I know a lot of you guys actually, when the channel started out, you guys actually saw church a lot on camera. So I know a lot of you guys love Church. You think he's a badass cat. Yeah, it's... By the way, guys, hit the like button if you guys are jumping on in here, by the way. Let me know that you like the content, you want to support it. That's just the easiest way to do it. That's why I say it. But, yeah, Church has just been missing all day, so... And I haven't heard nothing yet. Been having my phone on charger. I think the phone's on the charger, so I need it awake before so I can get a call or anything. It's crazy because the one thing you don't want to hear is like we picked that cat up off the road this morning and we have the collar, because that's the down part. I mean, the upside is that you have the collar on the cat for a reason, so if anything is to happen to the cat, they can get a hold of you and tell you the bad news or the good news, whatever it is. So regardless, I will find out at some point whether or not, good or bad. I probably won't have a pet for a long time if anything bad happens to Church, but that's just my mindset right now. I just won't have a pet for a long time if anything happens to Church. Big Piggy PB, 2 of my cats did this last year. They were gone for 3 weeks. One second, I'm gonna put my glasses on because I can't. My eyesight sucks. Not your fault. My eyesight's just horrible. So I was doing pretty decent though. Piggy, Pig, Piggy, Big Pig. Thank you for commenting and joining us, by the way. 2 of my cats did this last year. They were gone for 3 days while we were moving to a new apartment. I went everywhere looking for all those days. Someone... Okay, so, I mean, that's good that that you found them. I mean, but, yeah, again, though, this town is just so this is a sketchy town, and it's... Yeah, as you can tell, the concept just stresses me out. Sending lots of hugs. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate that. Thank you, Michaela. It means a lot. Keep us updated, please. I will. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you will be updated on this for sure. So if you guys want to friend me on Facebook or follow me, I will send you guys a link if you guys want to friend me on Facebook and friends. And if you guys want to be updated on Church, definitely update you when I find something out. Also, if you guys are just on YouTube, though, you guys will be updated because I'll post something on the community page. Told me to put food out at the door and keep it open. After a few days, Bandit came back. That's an awesome name. And then Buttons came back the next day. Awesome names for your cats. That's good. I mean, the reason why we can't just leave food out on the front porch is because we have a couple dogs next door who run around, and they will just come up and eat it, more than likely. The cats usually hide to take care of themselves, so keep hope. I'm absolutely keeping hope. I haven't given up on Church, obviously, but it's just I'm more concerned about the town that we live in more than Church. That's my concern. Church, I think, could take care of himself, but then again, he's not an outside cat. He doesn't know about vehicles. He doesn't know, these are things obviously he was going to learn at some point anyway, so, I guess better late than never, but we're really hoping he decides to come back soon because we're all very stressed. Can you keep a door open? Does Church have a way in? We can't keep a door open because we got more animals in the house, and they'll get outside too. We have a dog, and we have 2 dogs and stuff, but we can't keep the door open. But Church, I'm hoping, will at least come up on the front porch and sit there and wait, is what we're hoping. But if he doesn't, we've been also keeping an eye out the windows and stuff, looking for him, making sure that if we see him, we can call him over and make sure he knows it's okay. Does he have a toy that makes noise? Because cats can be attracted to things like that. He's not really a toy cat. Like, he doesn't play with toys all too often. He's more of a... the other cats play with toys, but like he's one of the ones that just does not play with toys, but we can give that a shot and see what happens. Thank you for that recommendation. Both my cats were inside cats too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, most of our cats are indoor cats, and one of them's actually been living outside, so that's good news. So we're hoping, and there's just a lot of shit going around right now in our town, so wet food can do the trick, but cover it so that the bugs aren't attracted to it. Yeah, Ireland, that's a good idea. Wet food, that is a good idea. Good recommendation right there. And the toy recommendation actually works too a lot. So we'll give those things a shot. Hopefully it works. But that's just been the day so far. It's just been us kind of keeping an eye out for church because he's just run off, and it's scary. We don't want nothing bad to happen to him. I certainly don't want nothing bad to happen to him. I want to bring him back in my room, have him hang out. So yeah. But if you guys don't know, the reason why church was put outside to begin with was because church decided to pee on the kitchen counter. And that's a no-no. That's a no-no. That is a bad. So he peed on the kitchen counter. We got upset with him. We put him outside for the first time, and he just ran off. That's pretty much what happened. He ran off, and he hasn't come back, and it's been about a good probably 7 hours now since he's been gone. What's happened to my baby Church? Yeah, Church ran off, and it's as you can tell, I'm very stressed about it. Thank you for joining us, Saza. Thank you. Yes, hello. I'm glad you could make it, Saza. Thank you. I think I walked by my asshole cat 10 times, and they stayed hidden. I think even while I was calling them, hang in there, dude. Well, thank you, Pig. I appreciate that. You're a badass. Thank you for joining and saying that. It means a lot. We have an indoor cat. We let her at once, so I tried to jump over our back fence, so we don't let her out at all. That's understandable. Saza, also, guys, if you guys are patrons, right now up on Patreon is early access to Michael's Silver Bullet, Stephen King's Silver Bullet reaction, non-edited. So the full-length movie reaction's up on Patreon right now. So that is up there if you guys want to check that out. And yes, Saza, I will be getting back to Tales from the Crypt. In case you were going to ask, I will be getting back to Tales from the Crypt. I'm not going to, unless we find church early, I won't be editing. I'm too stressed and worried about him to actually want to sit down and edit. I thought I'd go live, though, for at least a good 30 minutes to let you guys know why I'm not posting today. Besides this live stream. Fucking, what a day. What a fucking year. Seriously, it's like one thing after the other. Nothing has let up this year at all. Do you have any spaces underneath your house, garage, etc., where he could have hidden for safety? We've been looking. There's nowhere on our house that he could have snuck into the house, unless the basement door was wide open, which is a possibility, but we've also been walking around the neighbors' houses, calling them out and stuff, and just nothing. There's nothing. I know the feeling. Hey, Adam Fink, my dude. But yeah, I got to go back out there. I'm going to be on for maybe a couple more minutes. I got to go back out there. Stoner J, hello. Thank you for joining us, man. I will be going back outside, though, in about a few minutes, so I will be ending the stream, but I just wanted to go on here, let you guys know what's going on. Church got on the kitchen counter this morning. He peed on the kitchen counter. We put him outside because that was a no-no, and that was the first time he went outside, and then he has not come back. He ran off. And we live in a town to where that's very stressful. Because if he's not back by nighttime, there are coyotes that run around at night, and they hunt in packs. So yeah, that's not a good thing to know. Church can obviously run up a tree, and they can't, but like still, it's something you don't want to see happen to a cat is get ripped apart, or we find his collar bloody or anything like that, because that would be fucked. So we're hoping that he comes back soon. But if he doesn't, I posted all over Facebook, so I mean we're looking. Maybe leave him a makeshift basket outside with your sweaters, clothes inside of it so he can smell it and maybe crawl inside. That's a good idea, actually. I might consider that quite a bit, actually. Don't worry about posting videos. Concentrate on finding your cat. Well, thank you, Lee. I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that this is why I might not post a video in the next couple days, is because I'm looking for him. Look on your rooftop and your neighbors to be safe as well. Oh, absolutely. We've been looking everywhere, man. We've been looking everywhere. We've been calling out to him. We've been searching. We've walked down to the park, back and forth. I mean, we've been everywhere. So yeah, we're hoping to come up and find him soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, guys, so I can go back out and look for him. By the way, like the video if you like this type of content. Thank you again, Black Loki, for donating money. You did not have to do that, man. $5 though. That's very generous of you and very kind of you. So thank you for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, guys. I know a lot of you guys are just jumping on in, but I'm going to have to get off here so I can go look for him. So, please subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. We post as often as we can. We keep it retro while we do it, and we enjoy doing it. So until next time, guys, I'll keep you updated. So if you guys go on the community page, if you guys are on Facebook, you guys can jump on there and see my updates. Cats love small boxes spaces. May help you. So, but okay, yeah. Curl-Beside, so your scent may help attract him. I hope so. So we're gonna give that a shot. Absolutely. So. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. So I'm going to go look for church, and I'll tell you guys what we find. So, okay, guys, have a great day, and I will talk to you later.